TikTok people can finally touch grass. I don't know. It's been talked about a lot, and honestly, if you would have asked me like a year ago, or like, when was the last time they talked about banning it? Who fucking knows? But if you asked me like a while ago when they were talking about this before, I wouldn't have cared as much. But it's more than just people addicted to the app. Like, a lot of people spent money investing into marketing teams for TikTok. They spent money on advertisements and they built their businesses. It was used for a lot of content creators too. Like, I'm pretty sure queso blew up because of TikTok. Like, you wouldn't, I might be wrong, but there's other instances that are similar. Like, you wouldn't have these content creators if it wasn't for TikTok. You would not know that they existed, you know? On top of that, it's a lot of different small communities that get the chance to get together and talk about things and enjoy things together, even if they're like more controversial. But that's kind of what free speech is all about. And that's the problem. And our government makes it seem one way, like, oh, it's a Chinese communist app and they're stealing your data, blah, blah, blah. They say that, but in reality, it's because they're not monetized. Or, like, it's not. Our government doesn't make money from the app. And you guys could go look at the meta stocks too, by the way. Every social media platform kind of depends on your data. And then the funny shit, like, I'm sorry I'm getting so serious about it, but I kind of want to paint the right picture. It's just really obvious that America doesn't actually want to compete with the rest of the world. We're just kind of like told, like, oh, we're the best and, nobody could compete with us, but everything that's better is just banned. Like, are you guys just kind of mad that you couldn't make your own TikTok and profit? Why are we fueling Facebook? Like, we don't have Huawei. They're looking at banning the Chinese app now. TikTok's gone, even though the TikTok version we have is banned in China. It's just a lot of things. On top of that, on top of everything, it's the fact that our government pushed so hard to rush this and pass this thing while we have so many other problems. Like, why was this your priority over everything? A social media app? Like, you're already harvesting our data on everything else. Like, shut the fuck up, please, That's how I feel. I think the Mr. Beast thing was a meme. I don't think Mr. Beast has enough, he doesn't have TikTok kind of money, bro. We're talking about the TikTok ban. I just want to give a more complete perspective. They tried with Instagram and YouTube, or like the Reels and Shorts. Yeah, I mean, Instagram Reels is probably more popular than YouTube Shorts, but YouTube over all of these platforms are way better for content creation, like actually having a career out of it. Yeah, true. I mean, but having an Amazon show, honestly, he's probably gonna make a lot of money from that. Well, maybe not after his legal battles with it, because he's getting people hurt. Um, I shouldn't laugh, but it's so ridiculous. Um, Age restriction. I think a lot of things should be age restricted. The issue is like, how would they do it? And I don't think it's ever going to happen because with social media companies, the more friction you have to access, the less people are going to use it. Like, like my example would be, so if you just sign up for something and they require your email, that's normal, whatever. Email password, sure, take it. But then it's email password and your phone number, and you have to put in a code. Less people want to do that because they're going to be like, oh, well, first off, that's annoying. Second off, I'm probably going to get scam calls and like newsletters in my text, you know? It's shit like that. So imagine having to like upload an ID, or that would be like the only real way to do it. Oh, yeah, Miffy, he's a business guy. Right. I think that's why a lot of places like online shopping, they have the option for you to just check out as a guest, but there's more perks if you sign up, that type of stuff. Uh, but I don't think it's an age issue with the app. It's really just a money issue. And honestly, I hope they don't sell it. As much as it would be annoying and unlikely that a bunch of Americans would get VPNs or something and get back on the app, I don't think America should just like be able to grab everything they want so they can just, throw it into the fucking, abyss where all the money is lost forever. Because it doesn't, I don't know, who is it benefiting? They're gonna sell it to Meta or like Elon or something. I feel like I was gonna say something else. But yeah, I think America should be more willing to compete in a global market where they can't have everything that's better. They're forced to innovate on their own and not just handed things because they have money to throw at it. There's things that they could be fixing in the country, and this shouldn't have been this. I don't know, it shouldn't have been a top priority. It's fucking ridiculous. That's all I have to say.